I guess you get Ben Danford here. What's the plan for him?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's we know what the capabilities of him are. It's a tough loss for him. I mean, again, I still have a soft spot for the Bulldogs, but I guess if this is a consolation prize in that regard, that he's here and he's a presence. Again, we're going to try to acclimate him with our group. He's going to fit in. He's a great teammate. So, again, then we'll evaluate from there. But having him around is going to be definitely a boost of energy for the older and younger players.
What sort of jump is it to go from juniors to the pros for him?
Yeah, I think it's always a difference just from a physical matchups. Guys are just stronger, bigger. But there's a lot of things that are the same. The hockey instincts are still there for him, and the way he defends and he's cognizant of his own end is going to help him coming into that transition. And obviously playing on the big stage in the World Juniors too. The competition that was there. He'll handle his own. It'll take him a little bit to get acclimated, but good players like that find a way to figure it out.
What sort of benefit do you see for him? Obviously, it's disappointing the way his season ends, but what can he get from this taste of the pros?
I think it makes a huge difference for him. I know he's played a lot of hockey with tryouts and so forth with the World Juniors. It's been a long year, but just by him being here and seeing, the difference is going to only help him for next year. This playoff experience, because playoff hockey is it doesn't matter if it's the AHL or any league in the OHL or NHL. It's different. So things tighten up. So he'll just the experience that he's going to gain from that is going to be tremendous.
So Laval, that's a pretty hopping barn there. What were you most proud of in terms of the way your guys handled that atmosphere and the moment on Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, that's a good. I think that. A good team, a sign of a good team, is how we continued to get better as the game went on. And usually when you're a good team, you can outplay the other team 2 out of 3, which I thought we did the second and third. You give yourself a really good chance to win. And I didn't know this, but I saw it after the fact that was their only loss going into the third. So that's a credit to them, but it's also a bigger credit to our players to do that in that moment, which was huge.
What did you appreciate about how Artur handled it? Obviously, they're trying to get to him. He's a young goalie. What stood out about how he handled everything?
Well, I think it goes into his demeanor itself. Both goalies have a great demeanor to them where they're not too high, not too low. They just go about their business. I think that mindset helped him a lot. He didn't get rattled at all, and again, good for him. Just stay with it, and obviously our team rallied behind that.
Did you get a chuckle out of Dakota's cheers celebration there on the ice at the end?
Yeah, I received a couple texts from certain people that I usually don't get, thinking that they enjoyed that quite a bit, and I think he got quite a few as well. So again, it's just in the moment. It was kind of a great reaction, but hey, nothing's like winning a road playoff game, especially in Laval.
So talking to Easton before the series, he had mentioned he had another level to get to. How did you feel about his game in the second round? Where is he at?
I thought he played. There was a game where he was dominant. He played extremely well, and obviously with players like his caliber, they feed off points and goals. We just want to make sure that we don't want him to focus on that. If he does the other things, the goals and assists will come. Just making sure that he's doing the little things, playing in straight lines, being responsible. But I thought he handled it extremely well, and I like their line. I like the way we have the lines with the combinations, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So you have this little break before the next series starts. What do you want to accomplish in this little period before you head to Cleveland?
Yeah, again, this is a different opponent. I want our players to enjoy it. They deserve that. But now it's recharge, and once we get back to a full practice tomorrow, it's we're going to make sure that we're dialed, we're focused, and understand what it's going to continue to take for us to advance, because I think it starts with our locker room. We got a great locker room, great group of guys, and they need to take this time to energize, but then be ready to focus come practice on Tuesday.
I wonder what sort of contact you might have had with John and Matt's and the new management team coming in here. I know they probably want to give you your space to do your thing, but what sort of feedback are you getting from them so far?
Really not much, just the congratulations, text, which was nice to get. So for us, it's just we're going to go about our business, but it's always nice for them to check in and know that, again, that they're watching.